Today, we're giving the perfect devil fruit to each One Piece character. For example, our favorite swordsman, Roronoa Zoro, has two devil fruits that would be perfect for him. The first one is the unknown Zoan type Spider Fruit. We all know Zoro's already a master of the 3-sword style, but when he unleashes his 9-sword style, he becomes unstoppable. Like he literally left a permanent scar on Kaido, which is insane. So imagine if Zoro could always fight in 9-sword style mode. Yeah, well, with the Spider Fruit giving him 8 arms, he could wield 9 swords at all times. On top of that, Zoro could add more legendary swords to his collection, swinging around 9 legendary swords at once. Oh, and with 8 arms, he'd also be able to drink booze much faster. The other devil fruit that is perfect for Zoro is the Maps fruit. Yeah, we all know Zoro has absolutely zero sense of direction. Like you could literally point him in the right direction and he'd still end up lost. But with the Maps fruit, he'd become straight up unstoppable, and he'd never get lost anymore. Like instead of wandering away, he'd always arrive on time to take down the enemies or to save the crew. Alright, moving on to another Straw Hat, let's talk about Nami. And the perfect devil fruit for her is the Rumble fruit. Nami is already a master of manipulating the weather with her Climatact. So if you gave her full control to create, control, and become lightning at will, she'd literally become one of the strongest characters in the world. She could summon massive thunderstorms instantly and literally wipe out entire armies in seconds. Like, remember how crazy powerful her lightning attack with Zeus was against Big Mom at Whole Cake Island? Yeah, combine that with the Rumble fruit, and Whole Cake Island would literally not exist anymore. And if you think Enel was powerful with this fruit, well, Nami would be on a whole other level and way stronger, as she's literally a weather genius. And fun fact, even Oda himself said Nami would be unstoppable with the Rumble fruit, except for against Luffy. Continuing with the Straw Hats, let's talk about Sanji, who's also got 2 devil fruits that would fit him perfectly. And the first one is the Clear fruit. This devil fruit makes you completely invisible, and if you know Sanji, you know that's his ultimate dream. Why? Well, we all already saw what he would use his invisibility for when he got found out peeping on Nami and Robin in the bathhouse at Wano. But honestly, invisibility would also be perfect for him as a fighter. He's already a stealthy fighter with super fast attacks, so being able to completely vanish during battle and attack his opponents out of nowhere would make him even deadlier. Like we saw during his fight with Page 1 when he had his Germa Raid suit, Sanji completely destroyed him with invisible attacks and eventually sent him flying. But now, as he's trashed the suit for good, the Clear fruit would be the perfect upgrade. Now, the other devil fruit that would be perfect for Sanji, I know, you're probably expecting me to say the Glint fruit, since Sanji's already insanely fast, and giving him Kizaru's lightspeed powers would basically make him unstoppable. But no, there's one devil fruit that fits him even better, the Cook fruit. Yeah, forget about combat ability for a moment. Sanji is one of the best chefs in the entire world. So a fruit that lets you turn anything into food? Yeah, that right there is Sanji's devil fruit. Sure, Big Mom said the food Streusen made from this fruit doesn't taste as good as real food, but come on, it's Sanji. If anyone could turn this food into 5-star meals, it's him. Plus, as Luffy needs food to keep fighting, with this fruit Sanji could whip up a meal instantly, feed Luffy on the spot, and keep him fighting at full power. So honestly, it's the perfect devil fruit for Sanji's skills and the Straw Hat crew. Another Straw Hat we have to talk about is Usopp, and the perfect